And it's Feminine Fridays, and we're here for a little positivity and a little sparkle because we're in the season of sparkle and shine, right, Diane?
Absolutely, Laura. I'm so excited to be here. I just saying the word sparkle just makes me so happy. Just like all the twinkle lights that are out and about, and just what are the things that are sparkling either on you? I like to wear sparkly earrings, like,
Yeah.
sparkles in my shirt, like just what things that just are sparkle around you, I think make you feel sparkly.
I agree. I think we're in this time of year where it's darker more of the day, and people are experiencing like the seasonal affectedness syndrome, whatever, sad syndrome. And I think if we just remember that there's light to be had, there's light we can create in our life, and that people around us make a difference,
Yeah.
and we can make a difference if we go lift somebody else up. We can add that sparkle, and we can add it to our lives, like you were saying, by looking at shiny things, even just physically, right? Put a little
Right.
shine up your countertop, make it sparkle any way you want, right? Get your
I love
sparkle on.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Well, even like I've been lighting more candles. Like I've literally put like 7 candles like on my counter in my kitchen, and I light all of them.
Yeah.
And I've got them like in crystal containers so they reflect, and so there's like a sparkle effect that happens with them. And I even, just so I could see my Christmas tree more, put it in the plug that has a light switch attached to it. So I literally can just hit the light switch and like all the sprinkles come on in the tree. So I enjoy that more. So just like, what is in your space that just gives you that instant smile for sparkle?
You made me think of the disco balls.
Yes.
Maybe somebody has one and they can dust off, and why not? It does something for the energy of your atmosphere. And what can you do? I think a great question to kind of go into the day. How can I add sparkle to my life, either visually or physically? I mean, even just adding some more water into your body can help you feel more radiant, more energized, right? It's like the
Yes.
little things that when we stop to appreciate them, we stop to just tend to them a little bit, life
Mm.
becomes a little bit lighter and brighter.
Right, definitely. Well, and if you see, there's some people walking around, just, there's a lot of heaviness happening, there's a lot of different reasons for that. But when we see that, if we can just be that sparkle ourselves, like whether it's a smile or saying something nice, then that is igniting a sparkle in somebody else. Like, if you're laughing, like you can't be sad if you're laughing, right? So, yeah, we want to what do you call it? Experience all the different things that are happening, but we don't want to stay stuck in those things. We've been talking about this, quite a bit about being stuck in just downer energy, and, it affects your health, it affects your mood, it affects your relationships. We have to know how to pull ourselves out of those things and find out what are the things that allow us to be sparkle, to get ourselves happy. Like we can't be relying on other people to get us there. We got to be that spark for ourselves.
And sometimes it feels really hard, but take one small step. And here's something Tony's saying: music adds sparkle. Absolutely, right? It's like,
Definitely.
and I just put on my, this as a scarf that I got years ago. But the story behind it is it was made by women in supposedly harems in Egypt.
Oh, wow.
And, but this is how they as women connect. And they spend time together doing this beading with all these beautiful little glass colored beads on it. And I always just feel a little more sparkly connected to women around the world that I've supported, and just putting on something that just makes you look good. And I have a rule now: when I go shopping and look at clothes and I buy clothes, it's if I don't love it, if I don't feel like that sparkle energy, I'm not buying it.
Yeah. So true. It's better
Yeah.
to have fewer things that actually, make you feel good and that you feel good in it than to have a bunch of things where it's just kind of like blah, right? It's like
Right.
being really clear about, what are your colors and what makes you feel good. And I'd love for Tony to put in the comments, like, so what is a song for you that adds sparkle? I'd love for anyone who's thinking about what are your sparkle songs? What are the ones that get you going? Because I have like exercise songs. I've got different ones, but I'm thinking like, for the holidays and stuff. I mean, I love just like dashing through the snow. I mean, how can you not just get bouncing when you're just like, dancing through the snow, and just all the little like things like that, just to kind of like what gets you jump started into the holidays, into having you feel good about what's happening. Like, what are you creating? So I love music. Music's one of my favorite.
Well, I'm so glad you mentioned that because about a month ago, probably after one of our feminine Fridays, I put together a playlist. I just put it in the chat area for everyone. My YouTube playlist of positive, upbeat music. It's not holiday necessarily, but it's actually not holiday at all. But it's for general, and it's like the Happy Song by Will Ferrell, and Tony's saying "More Than a Woman" by the Bee Gees. LOL.
I love
Hey,
that. I
whatever
love
it
the Bee
takes,
Gees.
right? We're
Anything
not
Bee
here to
Gees.
judge. It's awesome.
I love it so much. Like anywhere from like How Deep Is Your Love? I mean, all those like 70s. I want to get my roller skates on to this song.
Right? Isn't that fun? Absolutely. Yeah, music really adds a whole new dimension to our experience of life, and it's a really good state changer. So if if you're feeling any negative emotions, if you want to shift them, put on some positive music. It really works. It really does, like you say, Tony, add the sparkle. So I love that. I love that you offer that up. That's so cool.
So fun. I love it. Well, here on our Feminine Friday, we want to hear through the weekend what is going to be your Saturday, Sunday sparkle. What are you going to do to add more of that pop into your life? Let us know.
Yeah. And I did pick out a feminine power card. I know we've done these cards before, but I like to bring them back in. And the feminine power cards do add a bit of sparkle to your life. If you need a state changer as well, and you're kind of working through something, the cards are really powerful. So the card I picked is "No, explore and wonder about your magnificence." No, explore and wonder about your magnificence. Because when you do that, you're like, how do you do that? In fact, you can start with an affirmation. And the affirmation here is, "I am a beautiful being of love and light." I am a beautiful being of love and light. And it just starts you to, really? Okay. Now you can live into that. Like, if I'm really a beautiful being of love and light, what does that look like? How do I be in my life with people? I do what you said, smile. I am generous with people. If I'm at the store and somebody looks like they're in a hurry, go ahead, go ahead once in front of me, or let somebody go in front of you who's driving. Be very generous with your driving, right? And that's how we get to be a light in the world, right?
I love
And
it.
guess what happens when we do that?
We sparkle.
And other people start to sparkle. It's
Love
contagious. We pass that on. We be that light. And I think, this is just such a simple but yet profound topic that I just want people to start shining their little lights.
Right. It's that whole, like, if you become a light and you light someone else, then just how much brighter it gets, around us and in the world. So I love that. I love that as we're setting into this whole December energy of sparkle and just being the light in the world. So I love it.
Yeah, go out and see how you can spread light and let us know. Add to the chat here. We'd love to hear. And stay tuned. We'll be back again with another Feminine Fridays, because we want to bring more positivity into the world for you. And if you have questions, you're welcome to certainly put them here as well, because we're going to sprinkle you with as much positivity and light as we can.
Absolutely. Mwah. Love you guys.
Love you. Take care, everyone.
Bye-bye.